Hi and welcome back everyone. Today's topic is alignment and your goals and manifestation. So let me ask you a question. Are you truly aligned to your goals? Stay tuned to find out. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to Celestial Guidance. My name is Bibi and I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, a mentor in the law of attraction and a psychic. In today's topic, we're going to be getting into the physical as well as the spiritual aspects of aligning to your goals. So if I may I ask you a question? I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, are you truly aligned to what your goals are? Truly. Pause this video if you need to, because I want you to really take that in. And now I'm going to tell you how to figure that out and how to align to it. So, see, here's the thing. The reason I'm bringing this up today is because lately, the problem that I have been noticing is that people are not truly aligned to what their goals are. You know, like they'll say they are, but not really. Have you ever known anyone or been the type of person who goes after their goal and is trying and trying to reach those goals, and for some reason you just can't seem to obtain them, that you can't make them part of your reality? If that's you, well, more likely than not, it's because you're not truly aligned to what those goals are. So let's go ahead and get started, because right here in these three things, I'm going to tell you how to figure that out and how to make sure that you are really aligned with your goals so that you can make them happen. Okay? All right. So let's go into it and let's get started. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have a cup of tea. That's kind of funny that it spells tea. Anyhow, so let's get into it. So tea, write in the comments, what do you think T stands for when we're discussing this specific topic? Thoughts. So what I want you to take into consideration is what the thoughts come into play when we are discussing this subject. So let me ask you a question. When we say thoughts and we're looking at whether they are aligned to your actual goals, I want you to take into consideration if those thoughts match the end result that you wish to obtain. Because what I find is that that's not necessarily what happens. People start having doubt. That self-doubt ends up making it to where you start using terminology, the words that come out of your mouth start to be the ones of self-doubt. Now, I want you to take a moment and imagine, what if that wasn't the case? What if instead of having those self-doubt moments, instead of having those moments where you are actually thinking, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I will, so many things are coming up, what if our thoughts were actually aligned? Can you imagine how much more productive you would be if you were straightly focused on that end goal? Can you imagine how amazing it would be if your brain wasn't scattered all over the place because of all the responsibilities we have? Can you just imagine how amazing things would be, how you would actually be able to obtain those things if you had a straight line towards your goal without all the extra distraction that happens in our mind, and how those thoughts end up reflecting as words? I want you to take a moment of that, because here's how you fix it. So we're looking at thoughts, as we mentioned, right? And we're looking at our words. So how do we fix that? Last week we spoke briefly on it. So if you didn't watch last week, Wednesday, Law of Attraction, make sure to go back and watch it, because every single Wednesday we are discussing on how to get the universe to give us what we want, how to become the person we need to become so that we can manifest, so we can reach our goals, practically, spiritually. So here's the thing. Let me paint a picture for you. When you have those thoughts of self-doubt, I want you to take a moment to become aware. Ah, I caught you. You're there, right? So what do you do with that? You can do one thing, and that'd be indulge in those negative thoughts. It doesn't serve you, right? Or you can reframe those thoughts. And you instead, you say, no, no, no. I remember what Bibi said. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change that, because that doesn't align with what I actually want to manifest. So instead, I'm going to say things like, I can, I will, I have time, it's going to happen, it is happening, I am experiencing it, I am grateful, I am positively feeling this great emotion and being for what I'm trying to bring into. So that's kind of how you need to go about it. All right? So remember, part one, thoughts. Two, well, not really two. Part one, part A, B, or whatever you want to call it. Let's just say your words. It's very important to catch those when they happen. And I promise you, at first it might be a little difficult, but with practice, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And you're going to find yourself spending less and less time focusing on those things that don't serve you, and refocusing your mind and your words to achieving your goal. Because you want that straight line. Because the better that line is, the straighter that line is, the less distractions they are, the quicker you're going to manifest it. So let's go ahead and start with 2. What do you guys think 2 stands for? Will you remember? It's E. So we have thoughts. What would be the next logical thing you guys think E would stand for? All right. 2, for E, we have emotions. Emotions is something that is a huge part in manifesting our goal. I mean, huge part in manifesting our goal. And see, here's the reason why it's so big. Okay, what makes it so big is the fact that, scientifically speaking, we are looking at the fact that emotions are caused through thought. Thought creates an emotion. The emotion then releases a chemical. This chemical that is released within our body then tells our body, sends signals to our body to tell it that that is its reality. So if you are, for example, having negative thoughts, negative words, that creates what? A negative emotion. Those negative emotions, what that's going to do for you is cause you to start creating that reality. And that's important, because if you become aware of it, you can stop it, and then you can retract it. Now, I want you to take a moment and imagine. Imagine you actually had control of those emotions. Take a moment to imagine what you would feel like if you could say, I'm getting upset, let me not be upset. That's not going to serve me. I'm getting frustrated, let me not get frustrated. That doesn't serve me. What if you can do that? How amazing would that be? Now you have your mind right, you have your words right, you have your emotions right? Now it's It's incredible the things that you can accomplish because there's no distractions. You're removing the mental distractions. You're removing the emotional distractions of what you're actually trying to obtain. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm coming from? I want you to comment below if this has been you. Are you the type of person who has not been able to have that straight line because of the fact that your emotions might not have been completely there, truly aligned? That chemical reaction that's happening in your body, it's kind of throwing you off? Or are you the type of person that you got your emotions right, but then you find yourself having those doubts every once in a while? And your mind is the one that's playing tricks with you. Comment below if you resonate with either of those things. Because the way to fix this one is very, very simple. And I always go back to it. When we're getting frustrated, we go back to breath, right? We take our deep breath in and out. But there's more to it. Let me go ahead and give you something else in addition to breath that's going to help you in moments of frustration, in moments of aggravation, in moments where things catch you unexpected, in moments where you start to feel that self-doubt because things are not happening as fast or in the manner that you expected them to. Let me give you something else. I want you to go ahead, and if you want to pause this video for just a second, I want you to go grab a pencil and paper so you can do this next step. On that piece of paper, what I want you to do is I want you to write down the things that are causing you to feel the way you feel. I want you to write down the words you're catching yourself saying. And when you're doing this, I want you to then, once you're done, I want you to go back and say, this line, you say the first line and you say, that does not define me. I am. And then you use this very powerful affirmation of I am, and you finish that with what you are trying to obtain. As an example, let's say mine was, I'm not sure if I can do this. Then I would scratch that off and say, that thought does not define me. I am capable of achieving anything that I put my mind to. And in that same manner, you would go down the list and reframe them with I am statements that show the universe that you truly are aligned to your goal, that show yourself that you truly are aligned to that goal. And now, not only will you have your mind, but you will also have your emotions. And now with all that together, there's still one little problem that I see that people, even though they have all their mind and all their emotions all aligned to what they're trying to manifest, and they have this clear, energetic path, there's one major thing that keeps them from actually achieving their goals and manifestations. What do you think that is? I want you to comment below. First of all, what do you think that is keeping people from being able to manifest what they're trying to manifest, reach the goals they're trying to reach? Have you ever been that person? Let's see, what could it be? So it starts with A. All right, so we have action. Action is the most important to tie all these things in, because we can think about things the right way, we can say things the right way, we can feel grateful and feel joy and send those positive energies through our bodies. But if we're not willing to take action, well, let me give you an example. What could happen? Very simple. Nothing. You stay in dreamland. You stay in hopeland. You stay in I will one day. I will one day is not going to get you anywhere. Instead, I want you to imagine what your life would be like if you actually went ahead and had your mind aligned, your emotions aligned, and now you actually took action. And when we're looking at action, what are we looking at? Get yourself educated. Get yourself prepared. Take those risks. Take that action. Choose to move forward in the face of fear. It takes courage to take action. Be brave. Be brave. It's okay to get it wrong. What it's not okay is to not try. Because if we don't try, how do we know? How do we know it's not going to work? Or how do we know it is going to work? How do we know how to improve on things? The way we do that is by trying. If you try it, you just might find out that you like it. So go ahead and try by taking action. And then, my dear, you, everyone will be unstoppable at reaching their goals, their manifestations. So I hope this was of value to you, because this is something that I've seen so commonly, so often. And of course, you know that I'm always going to be here providing you what? Celestial guidance. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you being here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so that you can continue to receive content every time that I upload. Thank you so much, and you have a blessed day.